look at me like that.
She's in the pet spot. She has to look at you like that. You know how it goes for her. I feel like that's the way she always is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. She's needy tonight.
She's been needy all day. So how are you doing today, Kelsey?
Pretty good. Didn't do laundry, but, you know, stuff happens.
Yeah. So hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. As always, I am joined by my wife, Kelsey.
Hi.
And, so we kinda started messing around with the audio settings for a little bit. Some of you may or may not know that we're actually not having our audio integrated here via Discord, and that's because I feel like it should be an easy thing to do, an easy thing to set up, or have set up, but we're kinda struggling with some bugs along the way. So, bear with us, but right now the current audio settings we've got are fairly helpful to us, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So how about that realization from last stream?
Which one?
Why is the Kauai oil biomes all broken, and the oil biomes for here are fine?
Kauai's broken.
Kauai arguably is broken. Oh, come on. You know you wanna. Okay, sorry. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to move in on this anytime soon, just because of, I feel like how little is coming in from, or towards the pinch of pepper nut. So we probably, besides not being able to move in on that for the base, we can at least just continue acknowledging that it's there, I suppose.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, and these guys are having issues with growing, so I think I've just come across you know what, I'm giving in. I think I know what we should be able to do with this, and we're honestly just gonna roll like this. We are going to either have to track someone down, or more than likely just print a new one out later. What we're gonna do with this area is turn it into a little stable for the Drekkas. Mostly because I'm borderline concerned about phosphorite now, but it's probably not too big a deal. Is it agriculture?
Are you gonna use my setup?
No, I'm literally just gonna dump them in like this and just let them have the mealwood.
Alright.
If all goes well, I may switch the hatchling floor and this floor, since there's already some nice hydrogen up here. But I don't know, my end goal isn't exactly to have the glossy Drekos. I'm really more concerned with ranching a normal Dreko, which is not something I've done in quite some time. You know what, too much talk and not enough action on my end. Peter, you idiot.
Past Peter's an idiot?
Yeah, Past Peter's an idiot. Remember when I had to rework this room and I said 2 streams ago that before anything happens with this, we were gonna do something about it? About running the cable through it?
Yep.
Well,
and no.
I did not. So I might make a little bit of spaghetti here, but I'll violate my rules of the whole one space between the things, just because I feel like it's not going to apply this time. And the only real reason I'm saying that is because there won't be new lines coming out from this end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Don't give me that. The invalid construction location. Okay, what that does mean though, no. What that does mean is that I need to do that. I'm pretty sure I could stop it like a tile or two under. This is kind of overkill. But here, we'll start. No, we'll start with the actual beginning. So give me the large power transformer. Actually, no. The real beginning is getting rid of that. Okay, we'll start with the large power transformer and work our way from there. Yeah, you'll be made out of that. And then the traditional, or at least my current standard apparently, of 3 batteries. We'll hook this up to the wire. And then here's where things aren't going to look so great. But given that I made this mistake, I'm okay with paying the price now. Also, can I make you out of lead? Would it really be that bad if I took that shortcut now? That doesn't look like it. Even with the hydrogen coming in like that, it shouldn't be too big an issue just because of how everything is set up. So here, we'll make good use of all this lead that we just kind of have laying around now. I forgot one bridge.
Especially since you're using it in the cold areas.
Yep. And honestly, I hope not. It better not. Though I am going to hide as much of the wire as I can in the walls or behind things, because I just think it'll look nicer, you know?
Yeah, I know. You're picky about it like that.
Oh, I am. And speaking of picky, I didn't even set that wire on the right line. Hang on. Run it as lead through there. That was not lead, that was gold. So here, let's cancel all that and rerun that as lead. No wonder they built it so fast. They were building it out of the wrong material. Okay. No. So right there. Switch it back to copper. And then yeah, we're gonna need wiring right there because the Drecos need, well, they don't need it, but you can shear them, right? And that's their whole appeal. Or whatever. That's what I'm gonna go with. So here, I need grooming, I need a shear station, which ironically will be the only thing running off the power here. Yeah, out of copper, or from copper. And we need to have... We're probably gonna need that critter drop off, because I'm sure I've either printed some before and there's a wild one, at least a wild one, roaming around here. I think they last for like forever. I feel like they last forever. Okay. How's everything running? I think pretty soon I'm going to drop in yet another electrolyzer somewhere, but I may need to identify where first. Because to be honest, everything looks like it's doing pretty fine.
That's a lot of hydrogen.
Yeah. If I develop it faster, we're probably going to be okay. Do we have a critter? No, we don't have a critter.
You need a critter catcher.
We do have a critter catcher. It's just...
No, the person.
I know.
The wrangler.
Well, the first problem is where are these things at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I found mine in a chlorine biome, but I'm not sure.
It's too cold here. I think they die. or it should be too cold here, and they should be dead.
But you said the oil biome is warm, so maybe near
But
there?
why would there be a Dreco in the oil biome?
I don't know. I don't know where they spawn.
You called it out right, Kelsey. They spawn in that one biome.
Okay.
But again, look, if I head over there, they're not going to be there at -degrees Fahrenheit. They will have died by now.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I swear I've printed some out before.
They probably died because it's cold.
Probably.
You can always pause and look around. Just because I know they do move.
Yeah, but they're kind of slow.
True.
Slash, I feel like they wouldn't have gotten too far. Oh yes, please give me that. Oh boy, what a tough choice here. Do I want the 12,000 calories of tofu or the 4,000 calories of nutrient bar?
Tofu.
Yep, tofu hands down. It's always gonna be tofu. Also, how are we doing here? We're over 500 kilograms per tile of natural gas now. Which that's really good, you know, it's really getting on up there. If all goes well, we're probably going to end up reaching over 1,000,000 calories later tonight. It's probably an excuse to keep printing people, huh? Okay, you're doing fine, I think. I think one of these days, for fun, we're just going to throw Kelsey off the deep end here and make her do one of these streams.
I'm probably gonna die.
That'd be funny. I'm sure
You would, yeah.
I'm sure myself and a few others might be like trying to coach you or something. Also, is
I'd do it.
that just salt water, or is
I hate
that
it whenever
it defaults to that? Okay, no,
Yeah.
there is polluted water down here. How awesome. Okay, well, I officially hate some aspects of this. All I have to say is there was probably some polluted ice that just fell down here and kind of just, yeah, made a nice mess for me to need to deal with down here now. That's the wrong overlay. I mean, for the most part, it's fairly cleaned up and contained, but those few grams of water is just not great. Also, where the F is it coming from? Okay, that's nice. It's coming from literally all the way up here. Fine, there's probably not many of you left, but this sucks. This means I'm going to need to siphon off some more power and get, you know, filters for both of these now.
Huh.
Exactly the thing I didn't want to have happen, but here we are. I hate this. Also here, somebody can just dig out that little bit, and we're probably gonna also just outline this with some mesh tile. How are we doing on the germs? I'm still torn between does it look like less because it's spread out? Okay, no, that's definitely not less. Never mind, I retract my comment. Oh good, maybe you'll unscrew this, right? Maybe. Possibly. I feel sorry for this one, but at least it's getting done. Somehow. Okay. We should probably keep exploring the asteroid to see if there is indeed no quote-unquote viable, like, little miserable speck of a cold biome that isn't just a frozen core. I think that's the whole reason I've been leaning towards frozen core for these. And it's only because, well, I mean, how else are you gonna get any kind of source of wolframite? Dude, bro, you're never gonna get done, I think.
Is he that slow, or?
No, it's just that geyser's gonna erupt again, and this one is just gonna get caught in a loop. Yeah.
Poor guy.
That's okay. I'm sure he's having a good time. Yeah, make it back home. We can totally cancel that. But we're gonna shift that up to a 9 this time. There's still enough polluted water down here that it's honestly pissing me off. And we're gonna just drop in a tile, probably on both ends this time, to prevent any future mess ups. They can still get by this, right? Probably. I'm not gonna worry about it. How about that? I may not even run the filter. For all I know, it might be worth it to just repair the damn thing. Whatever it ends up screwing with. Okay, when do you turn back off? You've got 34 more days. I feel like I should be counting how many geysers have been discovered again, but I think we're okay overall. Okay, we need help. Like let's get some help going.
By the way, what are those backward C machines up there?
Those are desalinators.
Okay, I've never built one. So
really?
Yeah. Well, I usually don't have salt water.
That's
I usually
fair.
get the geysers, or the.
I'm like, yes, the saltwater geysers.
No, the water vents.
Oh, like plain old water jet or water vents.
Usually, that's what I get.
That's fair. Okay. Like shift your focus away from that for now, Peter. Okay, so we need to start thinking about getting petroleum production up and running. Which means I probably need to have an area for a petroleum pit to go into. And I don't think that's happening in the bottom right side. Mostly because if I let this become free, or let it explode on out of here, that's exactly what's going to happen here. It's all going to explode on out of here because it's somewhere between 2 and 3 times packed in here. See, like 3,000 kilograms.
Yeah, you need
the one exposed to the atmosphere is like 800 kilograms, 900 kilograms.
I love how the pressurization works in this game.
It seems to be a bitch for the oil biome aspect.
He's gonna be there forever.
That's okay.
He at least got the.
Well, here, yeah, they got some of it.
No, it looks like they got all the polluted water.
There's a very, very, very thin layer up here.
Okay.
Well, hopefully we won't need to touch this water for a while, because we're gonna try and mess with this first. But I think all that really means is we're gonna do a very strange. Ooh, that could actually be bad too. Here, let's go up instead. Up sounds like a nice way to go. Also, yeah, hardy har guys, way to go. Okay, I think because of the way everything else is set up, we're gonna use this nice abyssalite layer as more space. Not space. Another, call it a retaining wall, or maybe not retaining wall, but call it our temperature buffer for petroleum production, but also it's probably going to end up holding on to a lot of the natural gas from the area. I'm not sure what way I'm going to use to keep that in check, but I suppose that's an issue we can address much later. That being said, somebody should probably reinforce those with some nice insulated tile later, We're going to drain this nice crude oil pit down here, you know, with the rest of it and the random little chunk of polluted water. And we're definitely going to need something up here. And by something I mean that the oil refinery. Once we start getting, you know, plastic coming in, we're gonna worry about how what's the word? Setting up a transit tube system so that they don't have to travel all the way down here to make anything.
I'm really curious about what those switchboards are for.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think it has to do with this.
I don't know what that is.
It's a duplicate door detector, so you'll see it send a signal, or...
Okay, then.
Oh, it has no power. Anyways, it would be a checkpoint if it had power. Okay, looks like this stuff is still flowing. So here. If you basically dig that up and replace this all with insulated tile, and that'll be the base. This technically becomes the next floor up. Come on, Draco. Never mind, it wants to keep giving me spicy tofu. Thank you, we kind of appreciate it, I suppose. Okay, that's going. Are you good? No, you won't be dormant for... Well, you're good. You won't be dormant for quite some time. I think we're going to make this a 2-in-1 kind of thing, where it's going to be the oil refinery and more than likely at least one oh crap, what's the word for it? At least one polymer press, so we can start getting plastic out of here. I feel like we're a little cramped over here. I feel like there's too much going on, I suppose. Okay, 800 and something. Pretty sure the pump is gonna get stuck in this little room. Still staring at this, wondering about potentially using that as the petroleum storage, but it doesn't exactly feel right. Also, piss off the frickin' polluted water leaking from up here.
Where's it coming from specifically?
Something is melting.
Ah, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Like something up here is melting. And I don't know what it is. It's probably like polluted ice or something. But it's annoying. It's very annoying.
Oh, you got a sparkler.
Yeah, I also have a balloon guy somewhere.
No, I mean, I saw the sparkler.
Oh, the sparkler actually... Oh god. The sparkler actually passed by. Sparkling.
Yeah. They're gonna be doing that forever.
Well, too bad. I may drop a sweepy down here, but I don't think the power is going to be able to hold it all. Yeah, get rid of all that. Thank you. And then we'll just do that. And, you know, let that crude oil come down here. This totally needs opened up a little bit more. Okay, we'll run it like that. I think we'll do a single oil refinery up here, and because it does have to be duplicate controlled, we're probably gonna stick a light bulb on top to help with that, I guess, efficiency. But where would I want to shove some stuff? Actually, could it Could it come into a liquid reservoir? Would that be dumb? If we instead of working on a pit right now, we put in some liquid reservoirs and go
got
from
a
there.
little slime.
Yeah, they're everywhere down
Aw.
here. There's
I hadn't
one
noticed
there.
that one.
I think there's at least one. Yeah, there's one trapped right there.
I like him.
I think there was still one trapped down here somewhere.
With the zombie spores.
There he is.
Ah.
They're not affected, I think.
I've never had zombie spores on my map, so I can't tell you.
You've
Other
never made
people-
it to the zombie spores. They're only
Yep.
in the oil biome.
I've never found an oil biome yet.
Okay, so
I
here.
guess eventually I will.
If I play this out incorrectly, it's going to be a pain in the butt. If I play this out right, everything will be fine. And I know I'm going to play it out wrong. Okay, so you...
Don't say that.
Do you think I'd do it right?
I'm just saying don't say that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... The smarter thing to do would probably be to contaminate, quote-unquote contaminate, a different biome with the heat. And honestly, the more I play this map, the more I actually miss Kawaii and might, I don't know, change midstream and start dealing with the whole condensation problem. Okay, you don't do crap for me. You're thermally reactive, but you've got plus 90, and that means it's 257. I feel like there's not a whole lot of leeway I can run with here. But, you know, I'm gonna do that. I think we'll do that from both sides. Yeah, do that from both sides. We're gonna stick that light bulb up there because it may help, I'm not sure, it's furniture. There, have that little light bulb. We're gonna start running probably iron, no, probably gold. Let's go with gold. We're gonna kind of leave things the way that it would be for later. Oh, don't give me that. Okay, run that. Because it's gonna be mostly necessary to conserve that power, we're gonna drop in some automation as a motion detector. Okay, so there's that. What we're gonna need is an in. Actually, that will matter, but that won't matter. I know that doesn't really make sense right now, but there. We need to drop 170. We need to drop a pump down here. And again, I'm gonna bank on this is enough for now. Okay, drop that there. Make that go up. We're gonna kind of build this strange-ish looking thing. Do you have the same thing? Yeah, 167. Alright, one of these fails, basically all of these fail. I'm not sure how reassuring that is, but we're gonna try something new. So what if I set it up like this? It kind of mirrors the bathroom design where the pipe goes through just not through all of them and all of their ends, but rather it's supplying all of them at quote unquote the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But let's roll with that, at least for now.
Did you set up that bottler to get any loose crude oil?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Since
Yeah, it was like the first thing I did, or maybe not the first thing, but one of the first things I did for down here. So okay, that would also be under refinement, I think. Yeah, polymer press down here. Make it out of gold because it's honestly still going to overheat. Yeah, let's just run with one right now. So we're going to do that. Chances are, eventually, we're probably going to use this corridor, if you want to call it that, as Delirium. I'm not sure. Well, you're right, it will, but I think no. The way that I have it configured here, it's basically gonna.
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Well, I'm thinking because it's surrounded by carbon dioxide, so I'm kind of between. Won't that just, in theory, shouldn't that just push the carbon dioxide or keep it there? To be honest, though, it is very, well, it's fairly far from the base, and I've kind of I've been able to unscrew things, because I've had my fair share of mess ups, if you want to call it that, with uncontrolled natural gas. It's been terrible.
Yeah.
But I've managed to unscrew things, so we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. To be honest, it's probably gonna be a terrible, terrible thing.
Bad decision.
Wait a minute, that was my other bad decision, wasn't it? Aha, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna give me that. Gonna need to work on that, because I forgot about the polymer press needs a gas output, and we're kind of terribly far from that huge exhaust fan out, if you want to call it that as well. The one that just directly vents out into space. Yeah.
You haven't found space, have you?
I have. We found it two streams ago. And yeah, the vent's just sitting there. I think we're going to leave it like this so that I don't have to worry about incoming material, well, incoming asteroids screwing with this. So we might just leave this nice little pocket right here. Plus, it doesn't look like the facility is up there. Yeah, the research thing, if you want to call it that.
I always call it research station, but I don't know if that's the technical name.
I'm not sure. I may have to waste some power, and considering we're up to 600 kilograms of natural gas per tile, it may not be an issue. We might reserve something down here as a kind of sort of natural gas capture system. And I'm kind of hoping bad things, or too terrible of thing, won't happen.
I think that's why I progress slower.
I'd call cycle 275 fairly slow. Well,
I mean, because anytime I build something, if it has a side effect like spewing out a certain gas, I have to isolate it from everything else so it doesn't spill over.
That's fair.
But in doing that, I'll put systems in place, and the systems fail sometimes, and everyone dies. So.
What if I gave that instead a second way out of here? Or maybe I kind of want to keep this here, just because I know it's going to heat up the area, but it's already it's made out of questionable material already, since there's about a less than 100-degree difference here between operational and not operational / melting. So tell you what I'm probably going to do is at least start outlining some of this a little bit better. Give me that third tile. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bank on the carbon dioxide. Since it is the heaviest gas, we're going to have like a gas collection system up here and kind of try and automate it. somehow to whenever it it detects natural gas, say somewhere up here, it'll just start, sucking it up and send it to a gas filter.
Remember not to put it within one tile due to the vacuum effect.
Oh yeah. Hey, I didn't mess that up once.
I know, but I just thought I'd remind you.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those, we should probably set this up differently. Again, why were my oil biomes so broken up last time?
Why
feel
were they
like
not warm last time?
a glitch? A happy accident? Whatever. I don't know. Here, why don't we start up steel while we're messing around? Because maybe I can. Actually, no, that's not viable. They aren't made out of refined metal. Okay, if instead, yeah, there is no liquid down here. If instead I make a dedicated room, either vacuumed out, probably not vacuumed out, but if I make this in a colder area and give it its own room, and all we have to really worry about is a long oil pipe, would that probably work out better in terms of heat management? Or who knows, I may be able to just seal it off here, drop in the oil refinery in here, maybe take out this brine ice before we go, and have this strange, ridiculously split up petroleum processing or crude oil processing system. That may be better, but I'm probably not really gonna enjoy this. Okay, ignore that. We can kind of dig up here. There. Let's go like that for now. We will shift that up here instead, so back over to refinement. And I'm almost blind. Actually, no, let me read up on you one more time. Hey Delirium, if you're still there, would you say maybe straight to a liquid reservoir, or should I... My original plan was just going to be to actually dump petroleum into some kind of controlled pit like this. Just, somewhere else. It's probably going to be better off as a petroleum pit and not really just willy-nilly. Right, you're sand, you're good. You're good too. Okay, let's run that power wire first. No, we're gonna run it like that. That is totally gonna hate me, but as long as that gives me the thing that we need, we can at least set up that automation wiring again. And that. We're probably, and I say that very questionably, we're probably going to worry about the gas system here later, because all we're probably going to do is hook up this and the gas pump to the same line, the crude oil pump up, and we're going to probably have to suffer with the filter. I'm not quite sure. And since these are going to be mostly energy intensive / I'm wanting to hook up at least one desalinator, it's more than likely going to be two, to this system, it's gonna be pretty power intensive. Beyond actually setting up some other kind of oh, you're unreachable, I'm sorry.
I always feel bad for the dupes whenever you put something out of reach. It's like they're trying, but they can't reach it.
I tend to forget that I need to be a little kinder to the dupes. Just a little bit. Alright, good. You're doing fine. Ah, right. The other thing I said I was gonna do this stream was to finish flushing this out. You know, take out the abyssalite and probably at least run a carbon skimmer down here to help this continue pumping things out. So let me go ahead and set that up first, so at least somebody can get something done. And then we'll... That's one too high up, my bad. Oh. Never mind on this part. Which one were you again? Right. Maybe we'll leave this one alone. This probably would have been better to just have, sticking out. Here, will you fall? No, you're dumb. That made it worse. That made it so much worse. Okay. Will we get to him in time? I have a feeling like we won't. Never mind. Okay. Good job.
Dumbass.
So, I probably should have taken that leaky fissure.
How did you even get there?
Because I was making them dig their way this way, and I was gonna breach that
Dupes
one.
are stupid.
Like, we've seen this over and over and over again, that they're
stupid.
They're a little special. Yes. Okay, so drop that there. Or, you know what? We'll deal with the lines later. But this definitely should probably run at the absolute bottommost part of... Damn it. Absolute bottommost part of the base, so it should probably go here. And it's at least better in line with this. Okay, it's too cold. It is way too cold for... God damn it, guys.
What do you expect from them?
I would laugh if it's the same guy, but I wasn't paying attention to names. It's probably the same guy.
Oh, you got a principal.
How many people do we have? We have 12. We can totally bring someone else on, but I'm gonna pass. Actually, no. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna print out the seeds, gonna pass, and be good. So here. Just so that we can keep up with, good. Just so we can keep up with, polluted water production. We're gonna hook that up. We're definitely not in some kind of weird water shortage, water crisis. Okay, let's go to here. I'm tempted to dump it in here and just kind of keep that going, because I'm pretty sure I can just go straight across now. And it'd probably be easier, but I'm not sure. How about your opinion, Kelsey? Undeveloped area or the Jeremy water?
Undeveloped area.
That's all I needed to hear. Okay, considering I'm not going to touch this for a while, this will probably be fine if I run it up and over the floor. Since if I run it through the quote-unquote floor, it's gonna be a mess. That is the wrong tab. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be unfortunate that we're gonna need to bridge, but we'll clean this one up later. At this rate, much later, unfortunately. But oh shit. But that's okay.
Later's better than never.
I think I usually clean up the messes I make. And also, I've not found if there's been a wild Dreco or Dreklet floating around somewhere. Maybe maybe we'll worry about that one later as well. I feel like I'll worry about everything later. How's the breathability up here? I think my gamble for this one paid off, where they, it was all coming up, all the hydrogen was making its way up here, and now it's, sort of flowing down. Or at least it's definitely not all hydrogen like it used to be, but there is this pocket up here because I didn't seal it off. We'll work on that one later. The question now becomes, where do I want to actually set up petroleum, or not petroleum, pardon me, plastic production? How long are you on for? 14. Okay. You've got nothing, so I may run this one over here and set that up as the line for petroleum, and then that pretty much gives me the excuse to like dig over this way a little bit and make this into a petroleum pit. How do I wanna? There's no water, right? There's no water, or there's no liquid lines. I should probably clarify. There's already all sorts of lines running through here, so I may as well run it like that, I guess. And we're just gonna work our way backwards. We're gonna do this little hop because there is a. I'm sorry. What were you again? That I'm keeping you closed. It's a chlorine vent. One of like, I swear, 4 chlorine vents on this asteroid. Okay, we're still doing this bunny hop here because I've been meaning to actually fix that, and I'm kind of bad at fixing things every now and then. Also, no, we should not use the ladder as the down. We'll use the pipe as the down. Ideally, I should probably make sure that that's an actual floor instead of just stuff. There, enjoy. Okay, you're gonna need liquid in. I need to start working on its actual pit over here, which that honestly didn't sound like a bad idea. We're probably gonna, oh crap. Right, where were you? Steam. Okay, maybe I can't use that, or maybe it'll be a strange long skinny pit, and we're gonna save this for something later. Or maybe, who knows, maybe keeping stuff here will help keep things a little more warm for the steam vent. Probably not. I'll be honest. It's probably going to be a not. So let's go like that. I should probably focus on dropping in another Atmosuit dock down here. It's a little, oh god. That's a sticker, right? Yeah, that's a sticker bomb. That one caught me off guard. I swear half the sticker bombs always catch me off guard.
Well, it's not like they warn you.
No, they just randomly go about their day, and
usually they're half in a ground piece, so it's like, wait.
I know.
What sticker is that?
I know. Okay. So let's yeah, let's call that last one the wall for this. So we're gonna go down like so. We're probably gonna add in a sweepy down here just to handle large parts of the water, or the steam that's gonna come out, that's gonna just coalesce into water, condense into water. What's up? Okay. To prevent building stairs, we're just gonna leave this alone. Who doesn't have power? You don't have power. Okay, let's work with you. We'll release a little more polluted oxygen over here, and we're just gonna dig that one out. Okay. You're lead. Do not, for the love of God, do not build out of lead. We're just gonna run that like that, and this will probably end up running at least 2 polymer presses. I'll give the build orders later. I don't think right now is the right time to map that out, considering I guess all the other things that need to be going on right now. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so we're almost at 800,000 calories. We really should consider bringing in more people, but we just really need to wait for the right people. Also, go away, Snow. Okay, so you don't need to be like that anymore. I think we're gonna leave this infrastructure in and working. Hopefully everything pans out fine. If not, I think we're gonna have to amend the vent out line from a polymer press by separating these two, or at least man, I did not handle aspects of this well. The easiest thing for me to do would be to send up the exhaust line from the polymer presses up to here and just have them hopefully start, actually not here, up to here, and hopefully have them start traveling up. But as long as this vent is open, or has the capacity to hold any kind of carbon dioxide in the end pipe, it's gonna, well, it's just gonna keep coming out. And considering we've got nosh beans growing in here, it's not a great idea to let that happen. Oh, let's drop some of those in here too. Some more random deodorizers to help.
For a second, I thought you had put that in midair, the second one.
Oh.
Because I just couldn't see where you'd put it.
That's fair. Okay, at least you guys can breathe. You guys were finished here, so let's go down. Let's go down 2 more so nobody falls in the pit. Now, who do I want? I almost always default for wanting the dirt, just because I've had an experience before with, yeah, the whole dirt thing, but I don't really need another digging person. I do like the plus athletics on that one, but I don't want the flatulent.
You don't want the natural gas from his butt?
We have plenty of natural gas.
You need the butt gas.
You know, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna go with the dirt. I know we've got a pip ranch going, and there's plenty of dirt to be found right now. But I guess no farters. Sure, let's roll with that, right? Okay, you guys, you guys should not really be able to breathe down here, but you somehow are. Okay, good. They can definitely come down here. I should make sure they've not been messing around with the meat. No, they have been messing around with the meat. That's a good thing. Cooked fish. Do I have orders for cooked fish? I have no orders for cooked fish. Okay, we'll leave that on perpetual. We'll leave this on perpetual because of that. And we'll be good. We're probably going to be good like that. Probably. You guys never came up, did you? Nope. Alright, solid attempt, but absolute garbage.
Flag. Okay.
That's what happens when we're this far into a game. Or quote-unquote far into a game.
I've never made it this far. They always die.
Is that 2? That's 2. Okay. Help each other out and don't die. Also, yeah, we're just gonna increase that. I need to make sure none of these guys start suffocating, because we're not gonna be able to undo that. Also, what happened here? Okay. I might need to drop another carbon dioxide skimmer somewhere else. You know, namely way over there. But for now, this'll be fine. So come here, more blocks. At least we're getting the overjoyed response for a lot of the dupes now. So we don't have to worry about dragging their morale too far down. If I release this, it'll start changing the flow, and I don't think any of this is sand or a falling kind of thing. That's good. We may release that just because we can. Also, I'm pretty sure things are starting to melt. Or something really, really screwy happened while I had my back turned. Okay, enough about the storage facility. Or what are you guys supposed to be holding? Okay, lead. Okay, lead, that's really cold now. That's good. Okay, down to there. I think what's gonna end up happening is from this petroleum pit, I'm in the wrong thing. It's gonna go. Actually, no. This is still probably terribly undersized. We're gonna go one more down at least, and by one I mean another level down, or at least make it come to here. This last little what I believe to have been a natural indent. It's been a while. So here, we may as well, if it's right there, that means the wall goes to there. The wall, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If we can help it, we're gonna leave it like that. And maybe to even out the whole, I'm taking one, I may be taking one from here, may as well replace it down here. We'll do something like that. You've got 1820 and it's not wise to have that running on there. Correct me if I'm wrong, the pump is 240, right? Pretty sure it's 240?
I have no idea.
It's 240. Okay, no, that line
I like your
cannot
mushrooms.
handle it. The one in the carbon dioxide room?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I like it. Here, somebody get that. The good thing is the colony, despite the lack of like shipping and automation, it's fairly stable, I guess. Fairly self-sufficient. Okay, I acknowledge that you guys haven't finished that, so let's just do that. There better not have been a fish in there like there was a pip earlier. Okay, there wasn't a pip here, but there was definitely pips and strange things going about last time, or much earlier in the game. Remember those days, Kelsey? Whenever the pips would just get in my way and get trapped behind a wall.
They're kind of dumb. The dupes for trapping the pips in the walls, and the pips for going into the walls and being trapped.
I'd say it's the pips who are dumber. Either that or very, very hilariously RNG dependent. that really shouldn't have been. Okay, so why you're odd. Okay. I thought you were holding on to something else. Here's where I'm going to start violating my rule again, or my attempt at a... Actually, no, there is no need to violate this. Never mind. It's just that this one will probably not have any kind of battery, or no, it can handle one battery. I take that back. Once again, I have no idea if I need to have more batteries behind that or not. It's just that I settled on 3 early because it was just, hey, you need to have batteries, and that's kind of just been what's been sticking around for everyone. Don't do that yet. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna cut through the abyss light, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna seriously cut through the abyss light. Then we need down here fixed up. I may need to keep an eye on people and make sure no person ends up just falling down here. Probably be funny if it happens, but we're gonna try and bank on it not happening. And also we'll do that to minimize the wiring that we need to have running around. I'm gonna do that. This was dumb. I should have left a doorway in for either maintenance or just... Oh wait, that'll have to wait. Or just taking care of things in general. Don't do that to me. Give me that one. Okay. I think all things considered, we're gonna run the pipe longer and leave the liquid vent right there. I think I'm borderline tempted to get some straight pipe directly from the oil refinery into the polymer presses, but I think that's gonna actually hurt more than it'll help. I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna not do that like that. We're gonna set it up like that so that in case some kind of future accident happens and we need to bottle up petroleum, it'll be ready to go. I may actually replace this with a ladder and have one coming down to a pitcher pump for when we do stuff like, I think supercoolant required petroleum, or maybe it was the other thing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Something required bottled petroleum, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, just go ahead and grab that, from a pipe. No, you actually have to get the duplicants to bottle it.
I have no idea.
We did it in Kauai.
I believe
I've
you.
just
It's just I can't
forgotten.
think of anything right now.
Okay, so back to gold. Run this through the wall. Yeah, run that through the wall. Who, where, and you better have it fine. It's you guys on the left, isn't it? Get out of there. Good job. Okay, can you guys actually reach that? No, they cannot. Or maybe they can once this ladder's built. We're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure that was the right distance, but I'm halfway feel like my memory is failing me every so often. We already have a doctor. I think we're gonna take Ada. Yeah, I'm okay with those 2 downs, but operating kind of seems to be a more beneficial task to have later on. That and tidying. Stress reaction vomiter, overjoyed response balloon artist. Yeah, why not? And it's probably a good time to give everybody skill points and a hat if they don't have one. But I think everybody's had it up. Okay, we don't have the farm room available, so why not digging? Should I do something for this person? I guess tidying and plumbing, why not? Okay, we'll come back to that. You for the exosuit training, because I personally just like everybody having the exosuit training so that they don't walk slow AF. Can you handle that? You can handle it, but I probably shouldn't overload you more. I'm gonna leave you alone. How about that? And maybe... Why are you so angry? We're gonna leave him alone. We're gonna leave Rowan alone. You're fine. You're fine. I think everybody above Rowan is pretty much fine. And I mean, look at that morale. I may need to shift away from this whole oil production project and go towards petroleum production project and go towards something different. By that I mean running or increasing the decor just all across the base. I feel like it's necessary. I like having them have the higher morale, but we're gonna find out. Okay, so I love when I hit the wrong key. Okay, you'll be fine. I know I checked up on you not that long ago. That one's about to go dormant for a decent period of time. What do we end up with? 700 and something per tile. That's probably going to keep us going. Pretty soon I'm probably going to hook up the hydrogen generator to the hydrogen room. Unlike the natural gas generators, I'm only going to leave it as one, because I would like to start a stockpile of hydrogen gas for later. Cough cough condensation, but that we'll see if we actually get there. And how are you guys doing? Too cold by now? Too cold. That means it's time to run this again. Good, we've found a ton more aluminum. Here, we'll just run 90 of each, or we'll run a grand total of 90, because to be honest, it's probably going to nearly overheat this. And if it doesn't, that's kind of going to be weird. Do I need to set up another infinity room? I don't think so. I think we're finally gonna get rid of this debuff. Oh shit. That little morale decrease right there. We're gonna get rid of it. Can a stable hold a piece of art? Like that is that fair game? If it's fair game, I'm gonna keep dropping these marble blocks around because they've been nice, fairly nice anyway. Go down. There you go. Enjoy your art. Actually, yeah. Why are you in the red? Is it because it's just dirty? It's because it's dirty. Okay. I feel like I already know the answer to what I'm asking, but it helps to have a little reassurance. Is it because you're dirty down here? Or are you in the green? You're in the green because there's a lot of stuff from the arbor trees. Okay. What I'm getting is don't worry about that either. Or don't worry about that too much either. No, you'll be fine. That doesn't need help. what we are going to do is make sure that if we do keep expanding down, we're going to just follow the same convention I've been going with. You know, the one bridge to make room for the spine. Okay, are you actually unreachable? You're actually unreachable, okay. Fine, let's go like that. Since that is Abyssalite, we're going to leave it alone. You are going to definitely need the petroleum pipe up and out. Ironically, this might be the pipe that helps fuel a petroleum engine later on. Oh, is there water down here? There's water down here. It's slowly turning to ice. Okay, there's probably enough time between finishing this setup and somebody running the oil refinery that I can probably get away with finishing the hookups over here as well, and probably having somebody start up. So there, we'll go like that. This one gets to be run through the floor, and I just need to double check where my line is. Deconstruct, because we're backtracking there, so I'm not gonna take that. Okay, this line should not be an issue. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the desalinators over here. This line might be an issue later because we're gonna have to bridge out from somewhere. We're probably gonna run it up here to make it to the oil well over here and the oil well over here. And you can go away. We may as well reclaim those resources. 1 second. Okay, you've got no power cable. That may be an issue. Okay, there you go. Accept that. Do you have a power cable? I think that's like the first thing I did for you. Good. Okay, everything is ready for this with the exception of the last in and the last out pipe. And, you know, the power cable for this. So we're probably going to safely roam away from that. We're probably going to have to pay more attention to over here first, just to be sure that everything is finished up on time. And to save ourselves a future headache, we're gonna rush the construction of this nice storage bin, and we're gonna give the order to just sweep everything into there.
That would save some time, wouldn't it?
Hopefully.
I feel like I never have enough storage bins in my runs.
Why do you think I did what I did in the facility?
Having a big giant area of them?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Do I need a... Here, we're gonna gently urge them to hurry up with that. I think at the rate that that's filling up, though, it may not be enough. So out of precaution, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna copy the settings over and call it good. Probably. Oh. No, you're fine. You're fine.
What
I saw
did you
that
think they were doing?
I saw that red and I thought it was telling me that there was no power wire connected, but because it's a smart battery, it was just bitching at me that there's no automation wire connected. Oh, you know what? I need a... Never mind. I was gonna say I still need to research that other... the second natural gas geyser, but it's still producing. Or it's more than likely still producing given the amount coming in. part of me wonders if I should have made a second infinite natural gas storage room over there, but meh. It'll probably be okay. Oh, let's I think we're at the point where we can start deciding a few other things. So first, drop in some deodorizers. I have a feeling I can do something interesting over here, but we're gonna test it out later. Probably. Oh crap, they both filled up. Okay, good. We still have some room up here, kind of. Also cancel that. We're gonna move that one in. Just because I kind of have a hunch about something, and I really want to see what happens. Here, mirror that. I need to see you. It's 96. I can probably afford to stretch this out a little bit more, but not much more. So tell you what, we'll go up to there. We'll use that as a natural wall, and we're gonna pull something slightly interesting for this. Alright, I think it's gonna be slightly interesting. You stay open. Do y'all still have space? They're totally taking that somewhere. Okay, that's it. We're building one more emergency one. Sure. Let's go with curative tablets. Why not? We can totally keep that one open. You know, they're probably gonna finish getting all this before I have them finish building that third container. I feel like I should feel bad for that. But oh well. Did I hit the right floor? I did hit the right floor. Good. I think in the interest of time, I really should be having like 2 of these, but in the interest of power and actually building up some kind of petroleum reservoir, we're gonna only hook up one for now. Since this does produce steam, we're gonna drop in a sweepy. That may not be the most ideal placement for that. No, because if they're gonna come empty it, it should probably be a little closer to the front. Hello, Sweepy. Here, you can go there. And just because we can, we're gonna drop one of those in. Maybe in the future we're gonna have them avoid this by having the doorway be over here, but for now we're gonna leave these random pits of polluted water just there. Let's go with you. And then for that, are you guys done? For that, we're about to be able to seal this room off, or not seal, but rather finish the wall. I should totally increase that up to 6 as well. Okay, so we're gonna be able to finish this wall right now. Quote unquote right now, I should say. Never mind, they're good. We're all good. Okay, so that completes that. I should go check on how much of the refinery piping is done. Oh good, so we're going to increase that up to 6. I know what I should have done. Or who knows? Maybe I can still do something about this. Or maybe not. We're gonna see what happens. Because I don't quite know how to handle dealing with the zombie spores, but I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna be okay. Or at least if processing it into natural gas, or sorry, petroleum means it gets quote unquote disinfected, we're probably gonna be okay. So I'm gonna put that there. I think we can leave that as is. 1820 already. That's not ideal. Well, 1820 potential because I already have the other things already hooked up into that, right? So might as well just quietly undo that because I'm pretty sure this gobbles up like nearly 500. Or am I wrong? Yeah, it's 480. Okay. Never mind. I was kinda right. And there, now we've got some petroleum coming in, but how are we on the germs? Okay, there's some germs, but not a lot. What I may do is maybe vent in some chlorine. That may be the thing to not mess with this. Or unscrew that. Ah, we'll see. Okay. I think if we hook this all up now, it'll at least go towards starting up that. And it'll probably run kind of sort of intermittently since this is gonna take up as much petroleum as it can every so often. Okay, if we start plastic production but leave that there, it'll probably be okay, right? I'm just gonna keep telling myself that, because why not? Okay, it's pretty full up to here. That's good to know. If we build this wrong, it's gonna give us a huge freaking headache. So let's go with continuing this line like this. We'll shift it over by 1. And then from here we're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very unhappy with me because there's an out coming in from here, there's an in right there, and it's probably not gonna know what to do. Or it's gonna make this keep moving up, and then the line going this way will end up being fed by the polymer press. Hang on, is that actually getting worse? Okay, as long as the bottom 2 layers of this room stay as carbon dioxide, we shouldn't really have an issue. Hopefully. Now, where were we on this? Okay, so observing the one tile overrule, we're gonna have it. We're actually gonna run it through the floor. Here we go. Oh, good. You're already full, or you're already ready. Sure. The only downside is there still are plenty of zombie spores on that. I'm gonna try not to worry about it, but it's still kind of annoying that it's there. And yeah, we're gonna, when we do give the orders to bust in through this, we're gonna watch it and just see it explode off into the rest of the room. Okay, there's chlorine there. Probably shouldn't worry about the chlorine because I thought we were gonna get somewhere further with that. Eh, it happens. Okay. So, what should we do now? I feel like this is starting to become pressing for getting certain things hooked up, like namely the desalinators. And you know what? We're just gonna. I think we're gonna piggyback off this for a bit, or maybe we shouldn't. Hang on. How close is that? We may move this further down and just start removing far more carbon dioxide that is in the base. Again, to make a lot more polluted water, but we're kind of in a good place with that, I think. Haha, there we go. Go, Sweepy, do your job. And Plastic, do you have many germs on you? Yep, you've got germs on you. Okay. Kind of figured. Kind of feel like I should have dealt with that, but oh well. Okay, you're done in 3 cycles. Can I have a Draco? Fine, I'll take barbecue. Barbecue's fine too. I'm assuming somebody's just permanently down at the oil refinery, so that kind of sucks that somebody is, you know, one of my 13 is always going to be taken up down there. But at least they're fast about it. I think. Where are we at? 1340 now. If we're smart about this, and we probably won't be, the best way to deal with an exit pipe from here is probably going to be to drop it off over here, because that way everything else gets just vented over there, and I'm counting on there being a lot of carbon dioxide, so maybe we won't drop in another carbon skimmer down here, but it is incentive to do another gas filter setup right now. But here's where that's going to become a nightmare. Let's leave that right there. You'll go there. Ooh, I really don't have the room for this, do I? That's okay. How should we handle you? I feel like I'm just playing around now. Oh shit. Okay, if we dig through this, we lose some abyss light, but it'll probably be for the best. This might be one of the few rare cases where I abandon part of the rule that I like to go with. So hang on, first things first, you're an unbreathable gas, you're in the ends, and there, natural gas is hooked up to natural gas. The long one that we're gonna have to run, it's backwards. Actually, how much abyssalite is here? You know, we may actually be able to keep that rule in. One sec, guys. Okay, if we run it there, we make it like suddenly come back over again, and then we'll just run into a ventilation over there. Yeah, that'll work. Wonder if I can get away with doing like a no pause challenge on one of these things. Okay, all you need now is power. Did you hear me? There we go. Or did you register me? Whatever you want to call it. So here, we'll make them dig through some of that, but we're also gonna mirror that a little bit. Yes, I know you don't have an out. We're working on it. Since this is in the way of things, we're gonna prototype something. I've done it before, but I want to see how it plays out for this map. We're gonna replace this with lead, or rather, metal tiling made out of lead, to help give them that nice boost in walking speed. Yeah, we'll make it take the crazy way up. We'll just slap you right there. We'll slap a nice high pressure vent since we finally have plastic rolling. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm also sorry. I tend to forget about that too. Okay, there. And then everything ought to be good. I thought I had your power wire all the way over. Oh, I see. Okay, all they need now is power, and to finish up the rest of that line. And this ought to start making sure that the hydrogen gets over here somehow to a processing capture area. It's probably going to have to leak that way. And make sure that carbon gets delivered over here and just gets immediately, I would say deleted, but converted might be a better word for it. Sure, why not? And I think this insulated tile ought to go away just to finish a fire pole. There you go. And just for the fun of it, we're raising like literally every else's priority up to 6. That way we also have a little more natural gas coming in. Not that we need it. Oh, you're gonna have to be situated somewhere else, aren't you? Oh god. Is that really an issue right now? Yes, it is.
Drink.
Thank you. Okay, as I thought, that was going to cause us some power issues, so once again I'm kind of leaning towards the whole, should we throw in a third natural gas generator? Because we can. Maybe later. We'll see how everything is performing. And I know I could go into the graphs and see what it has to tell me, but we're not going to do that right now. How are we doing on the hydrogen room? I may turn this on once it reaches 100 kilograms of tile, but for now we're just gonna leave that alone for now. Okay, the fridges are doing fine, but they're starting to get really full on the front half. Oh my god. We can make tofu for a while. I may make some tofu actually.
I like the tofu, but I've never had the right
Hold up,
conditions for the plant.
like hang on, I can't read that. Or no, would you count as seeds? We have 178 nosh beans. That means I can definitely make my own spicy tofu for now. I'm not gonna have it running forever, but I'm definitely gonna use up 10. Do I need to do anything here? No. Do you go straight to here? And yeah. I'm seriously gonna watch and see somebody do the tofu. Just cause I've never seen it happen before. I'm actually gonna zoom in. It's probably gonna sound crappy. But you know, there, bar of tofu, or block of tofu. Yay, tofu. Okay, that was 1,000 grams of tofu, and the spicy tofu needs... That is not a good translation of that, unless it's somehow linked towards 1,000 grams is 1,000, you know. Ah. Okay, so if I put in for 10... If I put in for 10 of these, that means I can definitely make 10 spicy tofu, so I may as well just leave that on like that. And hope that nobody eats the frickin' tofu. Also, did I have enough pinch of pepper nut? I mean, that's gonna be like half the pinch of pepper nut, but that's okay. As long as somebody gets it done, I think it'll be cool. Okay, everything's good up here. I may soon connect the carbon skimmer up here instead, just because it looks like this kind of needs a hand, but what do I know? Okay, it looks like you're hooked up as well. Oh, that looked orange on my screen, and that looked pink. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that everything's working as intended. But we're definitely experiencing power issues right now with this running.
Have power issues.
I'm between, like, you know, we don't really have a lot running, but I suppose there's a lot. So yes, this was definitely a good idea of having a sweepy here just to clean up everything from the steam condensing. Yeah, let's go with more pufflets. Pufflets are cool, I guess. Okay, there's carbon dioxide down here now. We're gonna go ahead and just take this out. Oh yeah, that sweepy's having a good time. Yeah, he's having a good time. Hopefully, like I said earlier, we're probably gonna flip this so that the back wall is this instead of this, and they can come in from this side. But we'll get that fixed probably in the next 100 cycles. No guarantees there. No, not manufactured. You're an industrial ingredient. I'm thinking that honestly we're just gonna stash the lumber in there, since I would like it cleaned up. Or maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just leave it alone. Or on that note, how much lumber do we have? We have more than enough lumber. They'll be fine. Also maybe not more than enough reed fiber, but definitely enough reed fiber that we can drop in a few more paintings in somewhere. Actually, you know what? There's no more polluted oxygen to contend with over there. We're gonna start fixing up parts of the base that kind of need it. You know, like trying to counter the massive negative decor over here. I know why it's there. It's the heavy watt conductive wire. And it's probably not a good idea to have set up this massage hall over here. But I feel like it's the best I could do at the time. So we're totally gonna drop 2 deodorizers over there just to cover our butts. And the morbs are cute. We're probably gonna leave some form of bathroom like this around so that they stick around or keep generating, but this may be where the random food poisoning is coming from, since it is a nasty outhouse and not a nice, plumbed bathroom. Oh shit, did we have enough beds? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have enough beds. We're just getting a lighting glitch. That's kind of weird. What this does mean, though, is if we're getting plastic coming in, we're pretty soon going to be able to upgrade everyone into actual bedrooms. But before we do that, we need to pretty much just get rid of this pit of water. I'm probably going to have to let it leak out onto several floors, but we're going to see what happens over here. Or, if it leaked out this way, no, it'd still be kind of an issue because it'd have to come all the way down. Are you making what I want you to? Perfect. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit those. Oh, look, it's still gonna go that way anyway. Definitely, probably gonna hit that 1 million calorie mark here if we continue playing tonight, which we more than likely are. Okay, gotta fix that. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. So yeah, I think priority number 1 with acquiring... Nah, deal with that later. I think priority number 1 with acquiring this petroleum production, or petroleum into plastic production, is that we're definitely going to have everybody upgrade into bedrooms. And then from there, we're going to prioritize, or priority number 2 is going to be setting up tube transit systems. Probably should make sure there's enough power supply going around before that happens, but I've never claimed to be making the right decision all the time.
Or ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Are you guys good now?
Especially considering how much you complain about past Peter.
Past Peter always screws things up for present Peter. Like, always, always. So here, we'll stay close to home today. And also dig that out completely. Oh good, there's still that little bit of water that came into here as well. Ignore that. Actually, no, I think priority number 2 is going to be upgrading to plastic ladders in key or critical areas. Do we have any tofu left? We shouldn't. Good. I haven't checked on the pinch of pepper nuts in a while, but yeah, it figures that it'd still be the pressure problem. I don't know how I'm gonna want to expand this time. What if we did do just that instead? and we're gonna increase this all up to 6. And I guess do that to help out this one poor one and maybe get access to that mulch shell for steel purposes. And who needs those there? Okay, there. That's happy. The poke shell is free, and we're getting some growth coming back in. Good. Oh, you're toast. They're all toasty now. That's good. Hopefully we get them constantly or consistently growing instead of starting and stopping because they don't, or yeah, don't or can't. Well, they're not going to be cold anymore. At least they shouldn't be. Here, may as well finish that up that way. We're gonna need one more ladder, and there, we'll be good there. This is really tempting me to add yet more bristle blossoms, just because we've got a lot of salt water and nothing really happening with it. I may start carving out a water pit somewhere else, like a huge water pit somewhere else, and just let it slowly cool down over time. Look, we've got a nice, mostly livable base now. Until, you look at the bedroom area and realize it's not doing so well. What do we do? Oh, okay. Somebody probably ate like a third of a curative tablet again.
Point, like 2 or something.
Yep. Okay, what is doing the thing? It's slime. Cool. Okay, so they probably won't be too happy about that. I don't think I have anything designated as slime, just because of the off-gassing polluted oxygen. It's probably time to change that, Here, why not? We'll drop those there, and then we'll kind of have it surrounded by two deodorizers, and we're probably gonna end up moving that later. Probably, hopefully. So I know you're an organic. It probably doesn't need that many, but we can at least I don't know, do that as priority 6. Hopefully they'll start near and not like wander all the way down to where all the other slime is. Sure, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, we're good here. And then we just start mirroring literally the bottom. Okay, there we go for that. We have a ton of iron. That's good. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Mostly. We just had that mesh tile from much earlier in the game when we had to deal with the bunch of water up here. New printables. Can I have the Draco now? No, that's cool too. Okay, then we gotta start designating doors again. Good thing we have a ton of iron, because that was a ton of resources. As are these. Okay, I think what we're gonna end up doing is finish setting up the rooms before the bed comes in. you know, let hang the painting, have the master builder do their thing, and maybe start raising the priority on some storage containers just to make sure all of this goes away. Hang on, you're polluted water, right? Yeah. Should have known. Actually, you're already up at 6. What are you doing? Let's go see what's going on with the petroleum pit from earlier. Okay, you're going well. We're at least starting to build up some more petroleum, which is good. I'm glad I don't have to keep giving mop orders down here, thanks to dropping in that sweepy.
I love the sweepies.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. Okay, we're good there. Is the other line... That's only 12 grams. There's a chance... Micrograms, or milligrams. You're dormant. Good, good. I suppose we won't know dormant for how long right now, but it does give me the chance to... We're gonna wait for this to become a vacuum. It gives me a chance to set up the room, isolate this, sweep it out, and basically ditch this gas filter later. We should not just stand there looking at that. How are you doing? 26 more days. We've got plenty of stuff going on down here, so that's good too. I need to fix the light so it's actually in range for this guy. Probably need to drop it by like 2. Yeah, by 2. We can deal with that now, right? Or not. Okay, I either need to run like a huge, a longer, I should say, automation wire for the light bulb, or you know what, I totally blew past it. Give me that. It's gonna need some sort of wall, right? Yeah, you're angry at me about a wall. We're gonna put you there. I'm giving in and just running the longer automation wire then. Here, give me gold. Okay, we'll go like that. That's really unfortunate. Alright, go away. And I think this ought to give off enough light for the bonus to go in effect. But we can come back for that later. Probably. When do you turn off? 7 days. I'd say I undersized this once again, this particular water pit, but because I've not yet done anything with this water, it pretty much means that it's been okay, I guess. Thank you. It wasn't letting me move. I'm liking this little chlorine pocket we're developing. How much plastic do we have now? I know I can totally up it by having another one in, but we're not gonna do that right now. It's manufactured. Oh, it's $22.90. That's what?
I dropped my phone.
Oh. I was gonna ask, like, was that your mic?
Phone.
Okay. I feel like we can definitely double the production, and I'm pretty sure that's about 10 beds. Okay, you're done. The other one's just about done. We're only at about 800 kilograms of tile in the infinite room. It's probably okay. Probably. At least everybody's got plenty of things to do, and I don't have to worry about them. Okay, just hot, or just too cold. I probably should have built this somewhere better, but yeah, we're not gonna fret about that right now. What was I doing? Oh right, the paintings and the bedrooms up here. Let's get started then. Actually, let's get started now, since that deodorizer was kind of in the way. Okay, that's only 8 beds. That takes up just past our halfway mark for everyone in the colony. Did that copy the settings for everyone? That did not. Or it did, but it wasn't yet open, right? Do you not work like that? You totally don't work, do you? That's okay. We'll just manually flip everyone's switches. And just to verify, are you a bedroom? Good. Are you germ-filled? You are not germ-filled. I kind of expected something. Just because the crude oil is coming in with, pardon me, zombie spores. Okay, if we run the plan, that means this gets to be Ada, just because she's one of the newest ones, and then the next one ought to be Liam. And hopefully they'll appreciate actually having a nice bedroom instead of barracks. And wow, they actually got... I feel like they got a lot of the debris out of the way. For the most part, anyway. Ada? Why are you just drinking up there? Okay, sure. Or... no, Ada's new. She's not on a different schedule. Yeah, she's not on a different schedule, so that kind of doesn't make sense. Okay. Sure. What are you waiting on? You're not waiting on anything. Okay. Stupid question. We're increasing there. Are you vacuumed out yet? It might as well be. There's probably no... yeah, there is no... natural gas left in the room. It's probably gonna all come flooding in this way. And I suppose this is also my chance to start laying out the how I'm gonna want the room laid out. Okay, if we do that, that'll probably be fine. If we do that, that'll probably be fine too. I'm gonna need the gas pump. Actually, I'll kind of make a carbon copy of that other one from earlier in the game, the original natural gas geyser. It's right above it, okay. I couldn't remember if I hooked it up that way or if there was more room between the geyser and the gas pump, but I guess not. So that means this is your top. That's your top. You're totally not reachable. Here, do that. Do that with a little bit of reach out for that other thing. And ironically, this is just going to be a loop. This is going to be filtering out here, and it's just going to keep coming out there. I may get rid of the double lock, or the double manual airlock, since it's kind of not really serving a purpose right now. Let's leave that. Let's leave this out of... fuck, I can't talk. Let's keep this made out of iron for now, and we'll worry about where cables and such ought to run later, because I'm pretty sure we're just going to connect it up, but we're going to leave the cable going off this way so it's just easier to deal with in the future. Can I have the Draco now? I'll take iron. No questions about that. Give me the iron. Are you reachable now? I'm just gonna shift that up to 9 so that it actually gets dealt with sooner rather than later. Again, same reasoning here. It's probably gonna run this way and just be completely hooked up like that, but that sounds like a much later issue to fix thanks to this water pit. Or maybe I'll force it further down by, yeah, that sounds better. I'll force this further down so we can fix that now. There. We'll do that. We'll try to increase the priority around a 6 for everything else. And we'll see if we can avoid digging into the wall up here. I thought it was still in the priorities of drag. Okay, 6 there. 6 there, and that totally needs to be dug out as well. Starting to forget a few things. Okay, this is just recycling the polluted oxygen that way. Good. I probably don't need to stay here either. Just, there's almost no way in hell that one of these dupes is going to do something stupid and get themselves stuck or something. So we're just gonna leave that to them. Things are probably in good hands for now. What is your problem? Does that not count, or why do you not count? There's a dupe right there. Motion signal, motion sensor. You know what? I'm just gonna call this a loss and take the constant 10 kilowatt, or not 10 kilowatt, that'd be terrible. The constant 10 watt loss coming in from there, from a permanently lit up light bulb. You know, the moment somebody feels like actually making it that way and getting rid of that. Ah, you're barely above freezing, and that's why you're doing that. Got it. We're probably sooner rather than later gonna have to finish up some sort of at least single desalinator running from either up here or down here to start up some kind of carbon dioxide, pardon me. Start up some kind of crude oil production. And I need to do some pipe cleanup over here because I was originally going to set up the oil processing here, but it was probably going to be a terrible, terrible mistake thanks to the already hot area. Yeah, there, you could just do that. What kind of power do we have through here? 1.7. It can handle that, but not a desalinator. We're gonna have to run another power line soon. Or maybe we'll run the desalinators from here instead. Because I'm pretty sure this can handle... Never mind, we're gonna have to do something. Never mind, this is all the same line. This is literally all the same line. So maybe we should run it from here instead. Yeah, that's the actual floor. Do that. They can build through corners, so that'll be good too. We're gonna build this out of gold for now because we've got enough gold, and I want to ensure that there's enough I guess heat resistance that it won't be an issue.
When did you move? When did you move?
She missed you, so of course the dog had to move.
I had to ask.
Okay, if we hurried this...
Oh, drink claw is gone apparently.
Oh. Okay, the good thing about this is this power wire is going to run under the neutronium for this vent that we definitely don't want to have open up. This should be like a medium-term project that we need to really address. Also, how hot are you?
Alright.
Oh, I thought that'd be hotter. The carbon dioxide, that is. Okay, that's pretty good. I thought it would be much more germ-filled. I say that as I see nearly 10k germs further and further out. Okay, that conductive wiring is gonna get done soon. And we're good there. Any more water? No more water. How are you doing? Okay, we're probably gonna start upgrading things to be made out of lead tiling. Probably. But I suppose first we're gonna actually cause a minor apocalypse by outlining all those as lead and seeing where that gets us. Alright, room, what do you got for me? Okay, those are unreachable, not surprised. And, why aren't you... Why is my researcher not going after that more fervently, I guess? Oh well. Okay, you get dug down a little bit more. We don't have enough clearance here than what I would like. We're gonna need temporary storage bins because, again, we don't want any kind of material left behind. Good, good. Okay, I don't think that was enough anyway at this point, but we're just gonna roll with it. And I may end up dropping another deoxidizer in this general area later. Let's see, can I siphon power from you? Okay, I can, and I probably shouldn't leave it on the lead tile. That may have been a bit of an oversight. I think I might be able to get away with setting up desalinators near enough the geyser. Oops. 167. Maybe not near the geyser. I think I can make this work without needing to do more crisscrossed wires. And by that I mean, yeah, taking power from this line somewhere over here and running at least a desalinator to supply clean water to an oil well. Which means I may need to start doing a water pipe down here, but I'll probably worry about that in a little while. Can you get that? You can't get that, okay. It's probably going to be this one because it's going to be the easiest one to end up connecting one way or the other. And okay, you need your sweep and all settings. You need that set up. You need that as that. And to be perfectly honest, we're going to start reclaiming some of these resources as well. I think that means my biggest downfall here is that tile ought to be deconstructed. And we may want to actually do this instead to guarantee getting absolutely everything out of this room. Yeah, because if I remove any of this ladder work, at one point it's gonna just fall down instead. Which means, yeah, we should deconstruct those. We can hit deconstruct on these two, or those. Suppose now it's time for babysitting. Okay, that gets deconstructed. I'm raising this to 6 for now. Can we mop that? Okay, we can mop that. And I guess this might be a weird trade-off because it's gonna be getting rid of some things. Is she falling asleep over there?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Is that what you want her to do?
She's cute.
Uh-huh. Okay, once that goes, we can hit deconstruct down here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, you're still using that. Does anybody look nice? Man, two of you guys have decreased athletics.
The other one has
really,
decreased strength.
not really what I'm wanting here. So give me the nice free shine nymph. Why not? Still got plenty of crude oil left. I'm not sure how gung-ho I'm feeling about keeping this continuously running. At least it's almost covering the liquid pump all the way up, though. I think this is also almost the same size as the one in Kauai. Okay, is there anything else I really need to be doing right now? I'll go supervise the room, because they're almost done. And the sooner that gets done, the sooner we can get rid of this after this room gets all vacuumed out. Also there, deconstruct those.
Why is that not powered?
Because I haven't connected it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like a good idea, you know what I mean? Okay, connect that there. We're just gonna run this as a normal tile going this way. And then that way, oh good, you're done.
Make sure they sweep.
Do that, I know. Do that, we're gonna make that a 9 instead. There better be enough room in those. The containers we dropped up there.
There should be.
Okay, let's go with gold. Okay, almost there then. I think that means I pretty much have the luxury of shutting that off completely now. But here, we're gonna leave it up to there. This temporary one gets placed basically up to there. That vent might get replaced temporarily by a high pressure vent. Or high pressure, yeah, is that what yeah, high pressure gas vent. And we'll see. She's so spoiled.
She is.
Okay, here.
Such a spoiled
Deconstruct
dog.
that. We do
I
not
don't even
need.
know what that word means.
We don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore either. Like it's literally just costing us nothing but time and a little bit of grief. Okay, why not deconstruct those as well? Okay, the moment this is all vacuumed out, or swept up? Yeah, swept up. We're gonna go ahead and do the closing part. I'm definitely gonna have them build a nice ladder way down because that's a nice free random thimble read. I'll definitely take that. Also, this geyser is definitely far worse than the other one. I feel like I got dealt that a lot with this colony. A lot of the geysers and vents are kind of questionable. Not really all that great. Okay, how much filled up in here? Like a couple hundred? Couple thousand. Okay. Once again, not terribly ideal, but as long as they throw their shit in there, I'll be happy. Come on, one more to go. Someone, anyone. It's already priority 9. Like, how are none of you? Thank you. Oh, I hate you too. The good news is, with 56 cycles left before this turns back on, that's plenty of time to deal with the whole gas vent overpressure thing. Okay, up to 9. Let's go ahead and reclaim these resources as well.
No.
And okay, good there. I'm kind of wanting to drop this into this pit and just, you know, call that good all around. And we're gonna just hit enable auto harvest. Okay, the left pipe should not be completed. The right pipe should, though. Okay, the room is now sealed. This is annoying me, so we're just gonna do that. And we're also gonna increase the priority on these just to get it over with. Because again, it's also getting really annoying. Nobody? Okay. Where are you going? Ah, the lead. I guess, that's part of what's going on, right? I've got them running around, grabbing all this lead, and I don't think it heats up, right? Like, unless I eject everything from there. Wonder if that'll be a decent way, or an alternative way of, heating up the area / doing a bit of a temperature swap, I guess. Yeah, I'm really leaning towards... Liam, what's your problem? Thank you. Are you good now? Good. Don't tell me that you're starving. There's 950,000 calories on the colony. Don't you dare tell me you're starving. Okay, how much more should we do? Oh, that's gonna be an unfortunate mess, but let's stop that right there. Let's deconstruct that deodorizer first. We're gonna throw in this tile as a precaution. Since all of this ice is gonna start melting very, very soon here, I'm anticipating all this water, to just flow into the water pit. Or water reservoir, whatever you want to have it called. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably fine.
That's a cute yawn.
The dog.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You can go back to sleep.
No, she can't.
You don't have to stay up.
But maybe she doesn't want to go to sleep. I don't think she wants to go to sleep.
Well, she just went back to her sleep spot, so.
Okay.
I assume she wants to go to sleep.
She's not in the pet spot?
Yep. Or the lift
Stupid.
spot.
Hang on. Too hot or too cold? Too cold. Interesting. I feel like I'm kicking myself for not having set up the Drucklet farms earlier when I had
The printed Dreklet?
Yeah. We still good? Wow, okay. That's cool. It went from being really nice and toasty of 160, and now they're back under.
Nice.
I don't get y'all one bit. But at least there's water capacity now. Who knows, I may have to like set up a strange pump over here that just turns on with some sort of automation with salt, with it touching salt water. I feel like that could work. Nice chlorine pocket. I feel like this stream I've been far more concerned with keeping up with developing certain can't attack, can cook. Well, what's more Paku? Setting up new processes in areas we've already been to and explored, rather than trying to finish exploring the asteroid. Not sure that was the right call to make here, but I feel like we've gone somewhere with at least getting at least a few bedrooms set up. Speaking of, that probably means I need to go continue this for a little while longer. Here, wouldn't want to accidentally misclick. Oh really? There's still... I thought y'all got all this. Also, does this tell me... Okay, Stinky and Harold ought to go a little towards the front as well. Oh, you are Stinky. Harold. Assuming that's going in decreasing order of who got here first. So that means Max can afford to be shoved off towards the back. Before we do that, I think I'm going to do one more room. 2, 3, 4. That was kind of dumb. One more room on each side. So there, this then becomes the actual wall. Yeah, airflow tile. Airflow tile is on top. Oh, hello, sand. And then if it lets us, we're gonna start dropping in the bits and pieces that need to be here as things get completed. Okay, your default to open. Both of you require a comfy bed. And hopefully they'll get the decor stuff sorted out soon, so that we don't have to look at ugly decor values. Okay, there we go. Stinky, where did you come from that you've decided to nap or take a nap in your bed? He's actually in his bed.
Well, that's nice.
Like, yeah, in the middle of the day though.
Who knows?
Oh well, I hope he enjoyed it. You almost done? You almost good? Sure. Let's go with yeah, probably good. That was fast on getting the painting going. Ah, look at this. Let's turn you back on. I knew that this would serve well for sticking around as a hydrogen pit. Okay. Again, you're cold, right? Good. Well, bad. but good. Is it because I'm pretty sure having polluted water come in at about half your needed temperature requirement is definitely not helping that whatsoever. Okay, the free pinch of peppermint is good to go. Where are you? Hold up, what the actual fuck? Where are you that you made a mess? Ah, we have some nice trap people up here. Cool, thanks for paying in there. Also, what the hell? We have some actual slime lung here.
Wow.
I know.
Usually rhyme maps are just too cold for it.
So I'm still leaning towards, do you think my other one is just
Good.
a very, very strange anomaly?
I have no idea.
It's certainly feeling that way. Should have made sure everybody was near home. Okay, let's go with that. I like that we have multiple of these tide pool biomes. I kind of don't care for them, but I mean they're there. There's at least a good amount of poke shell molt just waiting for me, so I can start off steel production with a bang. Probably. Okay, how are we doing? I'm just like everywhere. Alright. What I was doing down here is I was wondering why there was no power, but it's because I never did finish the hookup here. Which makes sense. I didn't feel like having both of these running at the same time for no real good reason. Is it gonna let me just... No, it's not. Okay. Or actually, I would say just deconstruct that, but we're gonna dip down and do that. We're also gonna elevate that to 9 just so that things actually get going and the room gets vacuumed. Good, you brought the plastic. But you didn't finish the job. That's kind of weird.
Haha.
Yeah, go out that way. Really? It's priority 9, just like everything else. What the fuck? Here, and this gets to be 9 too. Assuming somebody comes and hurries up. It looks like it's not going to get done till tomorrow. I'm honestly a little bit angry that they're taking their sweet time with some things. Okay, the pipe is blocked. That's good. Or actually, that may... No, that's good. That's good. Sorry, in my head, this was translating directly to... This should be feeding it directly to the petroleum pit. But that would be completely wrong. Maybe we should have dropped in another sweepy to help with the melting ice over here. Ah, there's still time. I may fix that later. Also, you're melted as well. Okay, it looks like things do equal out in temperature here. Yeah, they're definitely doing some kind of temperature exchange, so that's good. If we just leave all the lead up here out of the oil biome, probably means we're going to be okay in the future. How many nosh beans do we have now? Still have 118. I may make some more spicy tofu. Really, that just means if I set that for 5, I can set this for 5. And I'm not gonna touch the stuffed berries for now. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone and carry on. Okay, that's doing okay. You're supposed to be... Well, you're supposed to be overpressurized for one, so we won't touch that. Have you guys found anything yet? Doesn't look like there's anything else up here, sadly. But I guess I can get them working on some kind of longer fire pole again. There we go. There we go for that too. And I don't know, I'm not convinced. I'm kind of leaning towards there's bound to be one more thing hiding out somewhere in the upper right corner. My fingers are crossed that it ends up being some kind of steam vent. Or an actual steam vent, not a cool steam vent. And we'll just see. Also, this panned out very well considering all the iron that was getting dug out. That they can just go down and pick up some more free iron from the bottom. Give me that temperature one. No, that was phosphorite. That looked convincing enough to be like, that's neutronium, right? No. Not at all. How about over there? Probably keeping too close an eye over here, but we are nearly at the top of the asteroid from this side, and I think the facility at the top always spawns off to one side. Somebody can check me on that. I'm pretty sure it's always off to one side, because I've always seen it either far left or far right. Never something in the middle. Okay, you're telling me you're out of power. That's kind of bull. It's a good thing I've been leaning towards setting up the fridge system like I have, because I really don't want it to be that we're running intermittent power and then suddenly we have a huge crash in calories. That'd be pretty bad. Alright, so at the top of the list, Max and Marie. Or allegedly, if that is how this works. Max and Marie, Turner and Catalina should be next up. And I'm almost tempted to just leave everyone else as is, but hang on, Ellie and Nesbit. There's Ellie. There's Nesbit. Rowan and Jean. I think Rowan may be the last one. I don't want to count from up there. Never mind. There's Jean, and then Zoidberg gets top bunk, I guess. Cool. We can just completely get rid of those. I'm considering slapping another high pressure vent over here, but it's just going to be unnecessary for the most part. I'm not in the furniture section. There we go. So how many bedrooms is this now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's 18. We have capacity for 18 right now. We're probably going to go either one further up or just make this into another one and have a capacity for, what is that, 27? And I think we'll be good like that. Mostly because there's still enough work to be done all around the base that we're not going to worry too much about certain things. Okay, how close to cold are you? You're 0.7 away. But I have a feeling this is... oh, that's still 7 days away, never mind. Okay, these guys are almost at the top again. I think I'm going to keep it rolling for them by extending this a little further up. And to be honest, this seems like a very good candidate for where the rocket silo should be built. And I only say that because it's such a weirdly shaped, or I feel like it's such a weirdly shaped asteroid, because right here you've already got vacuum and space exposure. Over here you're in the tide pool biome. Over here you've still got asteroid biome. So I feel like we're missing a chunk of asteroid. And see, if I come over here, the same thing. There's space exposure over here, but the moment I start swinging further to the right, we've got the forest biome over here. We've got I don't know what this one's called, but we've got this biome. It's still asteroid. And then again, space, double vent right here, one of which is a chlorine vent. Because why the heck not? The least I can say is there's thankfully a ton of poke shells still roaming around, so there's bound to be a lot of unreachable poke shell molts, which I think is going to be the biggest head start for steel production. Which I feel like since it's after cycle 300, it's kind of taken a while to get it going. I almost feel bad for not having any of it up and running, but my hands are usually tied on making steel, or at least making enough steel to make a decent rocket, and using steel for, appropriately building some things that are going to be in hotter climates or hotter operating temperatures.
Drink.
Thank you. Anything? I'm kind of staring at this in disbelief. Like, I really feel like there should have been something else up here. So how are we getting that here? No, that doesn't make sense. Or no, it probably makes sense that there's hydrogen leaking up there. It's probably coming in like that. I would have guessed that this would have been enough to stop it, but evidently not. Okay, let's keep it going. We'll reach the top of what I can see from this point. And again, just keep our fingers crossed, but at this point, there's probably nothing left up here. But I do want to know how much further up this asteroid is supposed to go. Or at least from this end. And I'm kind of not convinced that there's nothing not hiding out here. There might be. We may... Curiosity may get better of us later. Is there something over here? It doesn't look like it. You vacuumed out now? Good. Okay, so we can reclaim that. We can deconstruct that. We can deconstruct all this. Well, there. Now we just have to babysit this area, and then we're good. You know, the little bits and pieces of things that you have to keep under control. Wow, you're already overheating. Part of the reason why we are gonna need steel to, hopefully curb that some. Still running low on power. Nope, we're gaining power. Never mind, we're probably okay. Probably. What are you guys doing? Okay, sure. Go ahead and grab that too. Oh, good. They're done. That was actually kind of fast. Okay, somebody just needs to complete that line, and this is operational with like 50 days to spare. We should totally enable the auto harvest for this as well. It's free food. It's already planted. It's just gonna take like, it's only gonna pay out like once every 12 days or so, but it's still free food. Oh, sorry. Good. We bought us enough time with that. Then we may replicate this actually. If I drop mesh tiles here, we might be able to solve the whole why the hell is there polluted water in here, and just not worry about it. Okay, 11,000. Does it still spike up all the way over here? I mean, technically it spikes up, but not the 80,000 we were looking at earlier. I'm also wondering if I am going to drop a carbon skimmer further down this way just because we can, or if we should. And that's really just because there really is a lot of carbon dioxide down here. And I have a feeling that if I got rid of it and dropped it below where the natural gas is accumulating, we might be able to help prevent a natural gas leak into the base. Probably food for thought for later. I'll probably not worry about it now or the next time this is streamed. Oh, look, I found it. We found it. Should I even continue this? I should continue this. We can probably just build and tunnel in through the bottom instead. I mean, that would seed. I wonder if building the polymer press wedged between two wart seeds will help keep it more in play, I guess would be the better word for it. I'm not sure. It'll be worth a shot. But that's also part of the reason why I wanted the... Oh, what are they called? The Drecos. Since they excrete phosphorite, I thought it'd be a good way to keep that as a renewable resource. Okay, now we either found all of the geysers, or unfortunately, there's one or two trapped either just... Okay, no, that's all neutronium already. It could be that they're trapped somewhere off to the far left or the far right in one of these slightly shadowy areas. Again, not this. This is already neutronium. Or more than likely, it's still stuck somewhere down here that we haven't explored. You know, the little thin area left of oil biome before hitting the frozen core. Which kind of makes me wonder, well, it doesn't make me wonder. We're going to have to raid the core for every last bit of wolframite, because this kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. I like the other one that at least gave me that little pittance of a cold biome to give me, what I needed. Actually, are you... Okay, that's a Weezewort. The fact that that's obsidian kind of tells me that this is like a volcano. It's a copper volcano. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't know about that copper volcano. Yeah, we're just gonna let that be. There's still chlorine in here. I'm kind of impressed. I guess the oil refinery is just running frequently enough that it's not really letting the gas pump catch up all the way. That, and every time that somebody comes in or out, this ends up doing some gas exchange between the areas. Okay, if I did extend this further down, that water is already like halfway to, or 10 degrees above freezing. And it's actually coming directly from the desalinators. That's kind of impressive. I guess if I really wanted to protect it, I could just keep running more insulated pipe further and further back, but that doesn't seem like the ideal thing to do. Oh, the sweepy does have a limit. I was wondering how far he was going to go. Okay, so we've gotten everybody a nice bedroom. Or I should really double check and make sure they're bedrooms. Yeah, everybody's got the bedroom, everybody's got a nice comfy bed. We've got, I guess we've got petroleum refinement going, but not necessarily crude oil production, which is kind of weird because I always do things backwards in some way, shape, or form. But it is getting late on our end, and we've at least completed what we set out to do today. Thank you everybody so much for watching.
I might be playing tomorrow.
Might be. Wait, might be on stream or just might be in general?
Either. Well,
that's fair. That's fair.
I kind of suck at the game, but
it's entertaining.
Yeah, you find it entertaining.
I find it entertaining, yes.
Maybe other people will. You find it fascinating how my mind works sometimes, though.
You've pulled out some very strange looking combinations and setups, really.
I like my setups, but you think they're strange.
They are.
Maybe other people will think it too.
Yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you liked the stream or enjoyed the stream, we hope you will consider giving us a follow. Since tomorrow is Sunday for us, we usually like to take that day off, so don't expect any streams. But if something does show up, just...
It's bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus stream. It's gonna be completely random, or who knows, we may get a bunch of friends together and try and stream some particularly frantic Mario Kart 8 races. We don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yes, but thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great night.